Good morning everyone. It is about 8:40 and I am eating some breakfast before I have my breaking character interview, whoa, hello lighting, at 9.
Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging.
I don't have my ring light back from letting them use it for Ghost, so this is what we're working with. Well, we're starting out the day strong, sort of, not really. I am sitting on Zoom and it's 9:06 and person isn't on. But they could just be, it's afternoon for this person because the time difference between us is not severe, but it, so I'm also trying to figure out, sorry, totally side topic. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my books because you see what happens is this bottom row is the one that I've started with, right? As you can see, there's a little space on this side and I don't have any of the ones stacked on top. Because what's happened is I've had other books on those shelves, but then I decided to get rid of them because I didn't like them enough to keep them. So those first 4 I've read, and then I'm reading Six of Crows, which usually sits in this spot right now. And then I've got, the rest of these that aren't read yet. My thing was to go up shelf by shelf until I can read all of them. But instead what started to happen is I just moved the books from the shelf above it down to that shelf. But, I don't think that's how I should do it. Plus, as well, those 4 books, the ones at the beginning, have been read. So I try to keep my read books and my unread books, on separate shelves, relatively. It doesn't work very well. I cannot believe that I'm literally going to the bookstore in Virginia when I have that. That's what that looks like. However, I have a new tactic. I'm doing something different when I go to the bookstore this time. Last time we went, and only a few months ago was when I switched this, I was like, oh, I have on my shelves right now, I'm looking for the middle book in this series, I'm looking for the last 3 books in this series, yada yada yada, without having read the series first. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, and then I would have spent the money, or I was spending money on parts of a series that then I ended up sometimes getting rid of because I didn't want to keep them. And I'm not going to be able to sell them back for the same price. So anyway, so now I've done it where, the Shatter Me series and the what is that called? The Selection series, I know that I want the rest of those books. So I'll be on the lookout for those books. And I will also more be on the lookout for, standalone books or the starts of other series that I can read, or even if it's, the middle of another series, because I can run to the library and grab the first book or whatever. And because I don't want to not pick it up if I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting, but it's a part of a series. Especially here, it's, $2, $3. That's fine, I'll read it. And so, yeah, that's the plan. So it should help that I'm not, oh, I gotta find all of that. Unless if it's a book series that I'm I am highly sure that I will like this, but there's not many of those. I thought I would like the Asylum series, and I was wrong. I have not vlogged. Sorry. It is now about 11:30, I think? Let me see. Hang on. 11:29. Yes, 11:30, basically. So, the person did not show up for, the Zoom call, but we have rescheduled for Tuesday morning at 9. But it was actually probably a good thing because about 10 minutes in, I got a phone call from a number that I didn't recognize, and so I answered it. And it's the wardrobe coordinator for the project that I'm on Sunday, and I was like, I cannot believe I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call from wardrobe. Oh my god, this is insane. So she was just confirming my sizes and, confirming my sizes and was talking to me a little bit more about the project. I have found out a little bit more information, makes it sound even cooler. And yeah, so she was like, okay, I'm going shopping today, but just wanted to see if you have anything and if you could bring it, if you have anything. And I was like, sure, yeah. I said, if I don't have anything, should I go by Goodwill or somewhere? And she was like, well, I don't want you to spend a ton of money, but if you enjoy that and if, would want to go look for some stuff, then sure, great. But I was like, wardrobe called me, what? It's such a small thing, but for me, it feels huge. I was like, this is amazing. I can't believe it. So yeah, gonna be so cool. So after I do my COVID test at 2, I'm gonna go to Value Village and see if I can find some stuff there, because I really don't have anything for this certain time period that it takes place in. But yeah, super exciting. So I have my callback, and I'm going downstairs basically in about 30 minutes so I can get my laptop set up and all of that. Yes, I am in these pants. I'm gonna do the callback sitting down and just really hope that they don't ask me to stand up.
There we go.
So my callback went well. I feel fairly good about it, but audition and forget. I have just made it to my testing location for the project. I am a few minutes early. I'm about like 17 minutes early, but I might just go inside and just be like, hey, would you prefer for me to sit in my car? Like, whatever works for me, or whatever works for you works for me. So that COVID test was so easy. Oh my gosh, they did not go far up the nose at all. I was so happy. Oh my gosh. See, and that just goes to show, like, I don't understand why some of them go far up and some of them don't. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I know, like, PCR and then antigen versus molecular, but like, you don't have to go all the way up the nose. Like, what the heck? Okay, so I got cool things at the thrift store, as I said. One of the dresses I got, one of the period pieces dresses, does not fit, and I was expecting that. I just, looking at it, I thought it would be, it doesn't fit because my shoulders are too broad, or my back is broader. So that's fine. They do take returns like within 7 days for store credit, which is fine because I guarantee you I'll be back there. But everything else fit. Everything else was great. And the other dress that I got to bring on set on Sunday also fits fine. And I actually texted the wardrobe person and said, hey, I'm so sorry to bother you, but like, is it okay if one of them is a little big for me? Because the one was like a size... Well, it didn't actually have a size in it, but I was like, that is going to be big on me, but it's actually fine because it's a period piece. So if it's not like fitted to my body, that's actually fine for this time period. So anyway, super cool. So I'm still going to bring the other one that doesn't exactly fit just in case if they would want to work some magic and like throw a cardigan on over me and so it covers my back. But anyway, then I will return it after the shoot. And then I just got a text message. So Costa, a few days ago, filmed an audition here. He had a callback here. He did a callback, a Zoom callback, and he was put on first refusal. And then he got an email saying that he had been released from first refusal. So it was still like, hey, that's huge. You got him first refusal. That's amazing. And then he just texted me to say that he, had been released from first refusal. And then he got an email saying, hey, are you actually still available? And he booked it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's been an awesome week for both of us. So that is so exciting for him, and I'm super, super happy. And I don't know when it shoots. I just asked him, but he and Ashlyn are camping. So, yeah, so cool, so happy for him. My hair is a mess because I just took it out of its high ponytail, and I did not brush it because I didn't feel like it. So it looks kind of crazy. There goes the cats running. Anyway, I am heading to bed. I'm going to finish reading the chapter of my book, because it's not that many more pages, but I'm gonna be uploading this while that happens. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.